is up, YouTube family? Thank you guys for tuning back into Wilburn Reactions. My name is Chod. I just thought I'd give this video an update. What's been going on the past 2 days? Yesterday, you guys probably wondered, I only got a few videos up. I've been having issues lately, and I think it has to do with a lot of live stuff. Whenever I do actual official music videos, that's why I try to stay away from them as much as possible. And I know a lot of you guys like me to do these and see the video sometimes behind it, but it does come with that caution behind it. A lot of my videos yesterday went up and stayed up for like 30 minutes, and some of you guys got to see it when you first clicked it and they were blocked. Same thing today. I just went up REM. I just did theirs, Shiny People. Look at it, I think it's called Shiny Happy People. Just did that. That video went up 30 minutes, 45, and was blocked immediately. Some of you guys got to see it. That's because I'm doing the official music video behind it. I do know some of these videos do need the official music video with it to kind of grasp what it is. But that's why I kind of stay with studio. And some live stuff I can get away with, like live performances, those are pretty much I can get away with. But the official music video itself, I try to stay away from because of those reasons. So that's what's been going on the last couple of days. Content's just been getting blocked as soon as it goes up. So I'm kind of leaning back towards going to studio stuff. Live performances are okay, of course. I figure my way around that. But as far as official music videos, I mean, it's just nuts to do those because they're blocking them. So I'm mainly on those type of things. If you do offer one or send me one, I'll probably linger away from it and try to do studio. But another thing I want to talk about, direction. You know, I've always talked about direction. I know I'm getting a lot of new subscribers over here, so I want to tell you the guys' direction again. What's going on, like my whole goal and purpose. A lot of you guys know I'm a musician. I've been drumming since I was about 6 years old, 28 going on 29 this year. Been in marching band all my school years. Drummed in jazz. My dad's a musician, keyboardist, been playing 30 years plus, 40 years plus to be exact. Grew up around jazz. That's my biggest influence. So my goal, my whole sole purpose behind this channel is discover music I wasn't influenced to. I didn't have exposure to different sounds, different genres and stuff like that. And then also experience. Sometimes I go back and you guys will send me something. It's something I've heard, but I remember hearing it as a kid. I was young. Ain't No Sunshine, heard that song plenty of times, but I listened to it as a kid, didn't really grasp it and understand like the true meaning behind it. So I went back into and dug into that one. And then, so I'll do stuff like that. You guys bring back childhood memories. We've done that on this channel where I've heard it as a kid. You bring back memories of me being in the backseat with my dad, or, you know, jamming out to it with my dad or something like that. So I'll do songs like that. But the whole sole purpose of me to discover all types of music, you know, it's not a boundary set to this. There's no limit to like only reacting to certain things. Like my whole sole purpose for me is to react to all types of music and get exposure to anything I was not exposed to. So the reason why I bring that up, because I've had personal messages come in and I've had people write me and say, hey, your channel's not thriving because you're not reacting to what's popular. That's not my goal. I'm not here to react to what's thriving out there. I am a musician. I've heard a lot of music in my lifetime, and there is a lot of popular stuff out there that are people ask me to react to, and I stay away from because I've heard the song a million times. And I'm not going to give you a non-genuine reaction on something I've heard and act like it's my first time and give you a breakdown of a song that I've heard before. That's just not my style. So yes, I do stay away from a lot of stuff. And no, I don't follow trends. I'm not a follow the leader guy. I'm a guy that came on this side in reactions to react to great music and react to music that I'd had no experience to. I've gotten recognition from bands, you know, people who are actual legit, the famous, you know, I told you guys, Gentle Giant, you know, reached out, Malstein's reached out, Tower of Powers reached out, you know, Aretha Franklin's son just reached out to me in my email. So this is a bigger journey than having 100,000 subscribers. I talk about it, and that is my goal, you know, to grow and that, but I'm not gonna only react to popular stuff to get there. My genuine playlist has grown significantly. I've got exposure to all types of music I've never heard of in my life. Heard of bands I've never heard of. Blue Image, to be example. If I just stay along one line, I will never experience these bands that never had a chance. These bands that never got a chance. These artists that never got a chance. And had the sounds and had the production that other band members, these popular band members had. You know, and I've helped them with that. I've had people reach out and say, hey, thank you for, you know, reacting to our music. You're helping us come back alive. We didn't have the big hits back then, and now you're reacting to it and giving people exposure. That is my goal, you know, to get exposure to as much music as I can and help them grow, keep music alive. That is the whole sole purpose of this channel. So my thing is, you know, a question that came up recently was, the reason why you're not growing is because, like I said, he said, you're not reacting to the popular stuff. You know, you'll be at this number, you'll be at 50K easily if you did this. And I asked myself, I said, as a person who brought up in music, I know, you know, I love music and I'm genuine about it. That's my thing. You guys know I'm a genuine soul and I love music. You know, everything about music is my passion. I love instruments. I love what people do to music. But my question was, and I asked back and I said, if I supposedly don't know the song, like if you send me a reaction, like Beastie Boys, I just did a Beastie Boys reaction and it was an instrumental. I didn't even know they did instrumentals. You know, if I supposedly know the song and you ask me to react, and if I don't know it, that's what I'm saying, and you ask me to react to it, then I'll do it. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, I've never heard this group, never heard of this song. Let me do it. But if I know it's a popular song and that's the only reason I'm reacting to it, then what's the purpose? You know, my question to myself would be, why am I reacting to this if I know the song? And if I supposedly don't know the song and if I never heard it, how do I know it's a great song? Like the response was, or the question was, if you react to good music from the 70s and 80s, you'll blow up. If I've never heard it, how do I know it's a good song? So my question is to be like, are people listening to it before they react to it? Like, how would I know it's a good song or what's great out there or what's popular if I've never heard it? So how can I stay on a journey of reacting to popular stuff if I've never heard it? So that means I probably heard it if I know it's popular, like, or that it just doesn't work, you know? So it's like, you can't ask somebody to react to only popular stuff. I don't know what's popular if I never heard it. You know, I didn't grow up in the 70s, 80s. So, and I didn't listen to rock coming up. So I don't know what was popular in the 70s, 80s, unless you guys suggest it. And my whole purpose of this channel is suggestion based. That's what I go off of. I tell you guys, suggest songs and you guys give me stuff and I pick and choose out of that. I don't go in there and say, well, you gave me Michael Jackson, Billie Jean. That's a popular song. So I'm gonna grab that because I know that's gonna get me 100,000 views. No, I don't do that. I've heard Billie Jean. Don't need to react to it. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. I'm not gonna grab Prince, Purple Rain and react to it and say, oh, I've never heard it when I've heard Purple Rain. I grew up around music, you know? So that's the thing. I'm not gonna just grab popular songs to react to because they get hits. That's not how it works. My thing is I want to solely make it to my 100,000 subscribers on my journey, me experiencing the music I want to get exposed to, building this connection with you guys and building a bond with a beautiful YouTube family. And that's why I've grown to where I am today, because I'm genuine in reacting to stuff I legitimately never heard, you know, and that is my style. I'm not going to sell myself short and jumping into the popularity crowd and react to stuff that only people want to react to because it's popular and they're going to get clicks and views. That is not my point. I won't have a journey at that point. So my journey is to get exposure to music, keep growing my inventory of music with you guys that way. So I just wanted to shoot this video and get that across because I feel like I'm not one that go in there and pay attention to trolls in the comments, but I feel like this needs to be addressed. Like, I'm not a guy out here to look for publicity behind only reacting to popular music. I'm a guy that's really legitimately getting exposure to music I've never been exposed to. That is my goal. And by me being a musician myself is to incorporate my drum covers and stuff I add in there to you guys. So my thing is, if I was so, you know, familiar with popular music, you know, and the stuff out there, you guys would have 100,000, you know, drum covers out there thrown at you that I would be covering. That's why you guys don't get a lot, because I still have to get used to hearing these songs and knowing how these bands break down these songs and then give you a drum cover. You know, I can give you my jazz stuff all day because that's what I listen to my entire life. Like, those artists, I know their music. But you haven't got any rock covers because this is my exposure. This is new. So I have to get comfortable with drumming to these covers and doing them, and then I'll put them out. But that's just the journey, you know. It's a journey of passion. It's a journey of love. This is not a journey of, you know, sell yourself to go get 100,000. That's not my journey. My journey is exposure to great music, keep it getting exposed to music. And look at it. I just reacted to Goose. These guys, nobody else is doing their reactions, and somebody will tell me, oh, you're the only reactor doing it. Yeah, because my whole goal, my whole sole purpose is to get exposure to groups like this. Goose, I would have never came across them if I stayed in the popular zone. You know, I would have never got introduced to Blue Mirror if I stayed in the popular zone, or Blue Image. I would have never got introduced to, you know, whoever else was out there that was small, you know, who had a great sound, because I only did popular stuff. My thing is to bring all music to life. Popular is already living. Popular still lives. Music that dies off is those artists that didn't get a shot, you know, that didn't make it big and didn't get their chance to get out there and get the music out there. That's keeping music alive, and then also incorporating that other stuff. So that is my vision. That is my goal. If anybody has a question, this is the vision of this channel. That is the vision. And that's why you guys have grown with me. That's why I believe cold-heartedly, I have the greatest YouTube family when it comes to this reaction stuff, because you guys understand genuinely that this journey is not about doing popular stuff to get famous and make 100,000 subscribers. This journey is about reacting to great music, hearing great music, and letting music live on. That's what we are about. But I want to thank all my subscribers, all my supporters who support me on this channel and constantly give me great music and email me and send me stuff. You guys don't understand how much you have done and got my exposure out there. And I've done some networking behind the scenes and with stuff, and I've gotten offers to go tour with people and bands and stuff like this from this channel. So I've had beautiful opportunities behind not having 100,000 subscribers. So Like I said, my goal was bigger than just reaching 100,000. It's more touching lives. You know, I have people writing me saying, you know, your genuine reactions and hearing this music helped me through 2021. So it's not about being popular. It's about letting music live on, creating a beautiful family, and genuinely touching hearts each and every day. So thank you guys for tuning in. I just wanted to get this video across and let you guys know I love you and genuinely am pushing genuine reactions out and genuine music. So thank you guys for that, and I'll see you guys in my next video.